Hi, this is Alessio. Hope you're well. In this video, we're going to take a look at the crash in a Tesla stock, plus also an update on the stock market as well. We'll take a look at both charts today in this video. First of all, before I go into the charts of Tesla and the stock market, I want to mention something quite important. Very soon, I'm going to publish two important videos, which many of you have been asking for. The first video is about when I'm looking to buy Bitcoin based on a specific and important strategy. The second video, which many of you have been asking for, is what if Bitcoin has not bottomed? What potential scenarios and chart patterns should we look out for if Bitcoin has not bottomed? So these are the two next important videos coming out that I'm going to publish very soon. The reason I'm mentioning this is because I've heard that YouTube is about to make important changes to its algorithm. And that means potentially you might not see my videos appearing on your YouTube feed in the future. And that means, guys, that you might actually miss our next future videos that are going to come out. So what I would highly recommend, guys, if you haven't done this already, please make sure you click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button, because that ensures that you do not miss our future videos. You'll be notified immediately as soon as we post a new video. But if you haven't clicked on the bell icon yet, that means that you might miss our future videos. So guys, I would really appreciate it if you haven't done this already, please click on the bell icon as soon as possible. All right, guys, let's take a look now at the charts of Tesla, and then we'll take a look at the chart of the stock market. So the first thing I want to say about Tesla is this. You might remember that just about a few weeks ago, actually about 2 months ago, I published this video that you see here. It's called The Day Tesla Stock Died. And in that video, I explained that if Tesla breaks an important trend line. As you can see here, I said if Tesla breaks this trend line, at the time I made this video, Tesla was about 270, 280. And I said if it breaks that trend line, watch out, because we could head straight down to the 180 level. In fact, let me play for you just a brief clip of that video. I've been warning about this particular stock for a very long time. About a couple of years ago, I think it was, way over a year ago, in 2017, I think it was, that I warned strongly about Tesla. I said, look, the price of Tesla is way overbought, it's overvalued, and I think its cars are overpriced. Now, don't get me wrong here. I do love Tesla cars. Every time I see a Tesla, I have to say, they look amazing, they look beautiful. And yes, I do believe in green technology. I do believe that the future of cars is going to be electric, and I think that it's a good thing that we have more electric cars. So don't get me wrong here. I'm not dissing Tesla cars, which I think are great. However, I do believe, and I said this 2 years ago, that Tesla cars are overpriced. Here's the thing. We're coming now to test this trend line once again. It's probably the third or fourth time we're testing this level. In technical analysis, by the way, in textbooks, they say that the more times you test a trend line, the more stronger it becomes. That is absolute nonsense, absolute garbage. No, the more times you test a trend line, the more likely it's going to break it. So I'm expecting that trend line to break at some point, potentially in the next few weeks. I think we could see the trend line break from 250, and if we break it, if we close below that trend line, below 250, 260, we could see a flush down towards 180. All right, guys, so that was that video at the time, and you can see that today, as I'm looking at the charts of Tesla, we have actually hit our first downside target. Actually, we hit that level about a few days ago, as you can see here. So actually, Tesla, since its highs, it's fell almost 50%. It's all fallen almost half its price level that it was before. So I think this is going to be a very important support level. A couple of reasons. Firstly, because the RSI setting of 21 has become extremely oversold. So that's an important thing to bear in mind. The second thing is that this, as you can see, if I just bring back the charts a little bit, you can see that this is a level we've touched before. So it's going to be an important psychological support as well. As you can see right there, this is the previous support at 180, which is, as you can see here, it's managed to bounce off that level, as you can see right there. So it's hit our first downside target. There is another support level down here at 142.5, as you can see there. Now, bottom line is this: as long as Tesla can remain above 180, so as long as bulls or the buyers can protect this 180 level, then it's unlikely that we can fall down to 142. However, if Tesla breaks 180, so we'll have to keep an eye on this. If Tesla breaks that 180 level, which looks a bit unlikely at present, but if it breaks that 180 support, then we have to be very careful, because there is a risk that we could fall furthermore down to the 142 support level, as you can see there on that chart. But for the moment, given the RSI oversold, given the strong support and the bounce, it's looking as though this might actually be a strong level of support. This actually might be an intermediate or temporary bottom here on Tesla. So we'll have to wait and see if buyers can push this further higher. The bottom line is this: I would have to see Tesla climb above an important resistance, which is going to be these previous lows that we formed here. We'd have to climb above 250 before we can have much confidence that it's bottomed. So if Tesla can get above the 250 level and stay above it, that could be a strong indication of a bottoming formation on Tesla. Let's take a look now at the charts of the stock markets. Now, the stock market's been quite interesting. All I want to say about the stock market is this: it's managed to fall down to the 200 moving average and gone back and climbed back above it, as you can see here. That is often called a seesaw. A seesaw is when the stock market breaks a key support, like 200 moving average, and then climbs back above it, which becomes a bullish signal. However, at the present moment, it's not very clear whether the bounce on the stock market is a reversion to the mean. In other words, a bounce back to the averages, like we're seeing here. So is it a reversion to the mean, or is it the start of a major bullish rally that could take us back above the previous highs? The way we can know that, or have more confidence or probability about that, is if we just do a Fibonacci retracement from the highs to the lows. So I'm just doing a Fibonacci retracement there. And we can see the 61.8% retracement level, as you can see there. That's at the 2869, or shall we say 2870 to make it simple. That's at that level, 2870, which means if the stock market bulls can push the S&P above that 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, above 2870, and if we can stay above that level, that increases the probability, increases the odds that we've gone back into a bullish rally. In other words, the continuation of a bull market towards the previous highs and maybe even towards 3,000 levels. But that's only if we get above 2870 and stay above 2870. But as long as we stay below that 2870 level, it seems that bears might still have a chance to potentially move the stock market lower. So that's the key level of resistance on the stock market at present. And I would say this: if the markets break that key level of support that we're seeing right there at the previous lows, then that could become a potentially very dangerous signal for the stock market, as a breach of those lows can potentially lead to further declines. All right, guys, hope this video helps. Again, just a quick reminder, if you haven't done this already, please make sure you click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you don't miss our future videos, and also that you're notified when we are posting a new video. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you guys in the next update. Bye for now.